doing?
Okay.
All right.
Look at us.
Yeah.
Yay.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Playground Experiment Virtual Volume 199. My name is Eric Mead, pronouns he, him, and I'm currently in New York City, the ancestral land of the Munsee Lenape people. Tonight, we have artists participating from a range of places all over the country, and you can see several of them right now holding up the names of the indigenous peoples whose ancestral lands they are currently on. The PGE acknowledges that wherever we are in this country, we are occupying stolen land, and we honor and respect the indigenous people that once lived here, as well as the indigenous people who continue to live here and contribute to our society. I'd like to invite all of tonight's participating artists to turn on their cameras and say hello to our virtual audience. Hello, virtual.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. And now, please
Hello,
welcome
virtual audience.
to the virtual stage our founder and artistic director and hostess to the mostest, Mike Lesser.
Yay. Bravo.
Hey everyone, hoping all is well. I think we are working live. I was just checking our YouTube channel to make sure we're there, and I don't see us there, so I'm working on that. But welcome to volume 199. Thank you, Eric, for doing our wonderful land acknowledgement. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Mike Lesser. My pronouns are he, him, his, and welcome to our virtual home. We are here at our volumes, which is our flagship program, where 6 writers are going to bring in work in process, meaning it is not done, ready for review, or even possibly formulating complete sentences. It is stuff that the writers have been working on, and they need to hear it. So what better way to hear it than bringing a collection of really talented actors together to help them hear their words, and possibly y'all watching it to give them some feedback. So feel free to chat in the feedback so they can go back and watch this. So I'm going to ask our actors to do their first bit of stage directions and disappear. Ta-da! And leave just our writers. I will say tonight we have 2 amazing stage directions readers. The amazing Natalie Necki-Farrow will be reading stage directions, as well as Jose Manuel Pereira. So yay for them! And hi, writers. How y'all doing tonight?
Pretty well.
So
Nervous.
We have writers from all over, but we'll just start with the first one of the evening, and that's Isabella Rojas.
Yes, that's me.
Welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me. Yes, much like you said, like, am I even forming sentences? I do not know, but that is why I'm here, to just hear it out loud, hear it said, and maybe hear something different this time around. It is a repeat. I made some edits.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is a screenplay, am I correct?
Yes, this is supposed to be a short film. It's just, 2 people who find each other and help each other deal with pain, and each other has, their own dealing with kind of just complexes and just trauma. It's a film about trauma. No. But
so that being said, are any content warnings that we should be aware of?
Yes, there is a mention of abuse. That is it. That and just vulgar language. I don't know if that's a thing. That's not a thing. I don't know
anymore.
Yeah, anymore.
I'm excited to hear the rewrite of this, and I will let you introduce your other actor, because I know you're reading being a starring role for yourself. So
yes. Oh, I have. Yes. Disregard the mother parentheses in my name. That's for the 3rd piece that I'm reading in. In this piece, I'm Lucy. I will try to change that as we speak.
I'll change it quickly. Let's see if I can.
Oh yeah, cool. But Eric's here, and he is my co-star. Yes. Introduce yourself. He's playing Marlon. Yes.
Eric, I'm playing Marlon.
There you go. Perfect. Yes. And whenever y'all are ready. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Okay. I'm ready. Jose, if you're ready, I'm ready.
Always. Lucy and Marlon, written by Maria Isabella Rojas. Scene 1.
Nice place.
You want a tour?
What?
Joke. Seriously, though, you want anything? Coffee, tea, matcha?
No, I'm good.
Oh,
Marlon walks around a little confused as to where to sit. Lucy won't take her eyes off him.
You want candy? Yeah, I found it on the subway on the way here. It wasn't open.
What?
Marlon jerks his hand back and looks at her with disgust and begins to examine her empty apartment.
Nice place.
Lucy is fully aware of his sarcasm.
Thank you.
Own or renting?
I don't see how that's any of your.
Sorry. You're right. It's none of my business.
Were you bullied as a kid?
Why?
Never?
No.
You never had braces, bottle, glasses, or an obsession with soap?
No. Can I have my money now?
What money?
Lucy picks up the box of chocolate, removes the seal, and begins eating a piece while staring at Marlon.
You sure?
Do you remember what happened last night?
Of course.
Lucy is acting as if she really doesn't remember what happened last night.
The vase?
The vase.
My vase that you broke.
Oh, that vase.
She begins to take it in, last night, piece by piece.
You broke it. That was my mother's vase.
What a night. Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
Sorry. So what, you want money for it?
That was my mother's
Okay,
vase
how much?
that you broke after you pissed on yourself.
You saw that?
And felt it.
God, I don't have to do anything, nor do I don't have to, I don't have to do anything.
Why am I here?
Marlon heads for the door.
Okay, wait. I want to repay you how much?
Marlon turns around.
1,200.
Como?
It was an antique.
Okay, then why was it there?
Was her favorite. I'm not doing this. That's the price.
I Googled you. You're an actor. I'm an actor too.
Good for you.
I own this place. My dad left it to me when he died. That was the only thing he left me.
Excuse me, but when am I getting my money?
I don't just have that money lying around.
So why the hell am I here?
I can get it
When?
soon. Can we meet again?
When can you have my money?
Yeah. How's next week?
Fine.
Okay. Meet me at Carida Restaurant in the Heights, Friday at noon.
Scene 2. Lucy is sitting at a table at Caridad restaurant. She's been waiting for a long time. She is almost done with a bottle of Presidente. She spots Marlon standing in front of the restaurant, pacing back and forth before coming in. She downs her beer.
Hi.
Hi.
Marlon sits.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, that's okay. Have you ever had Dominican food before?
I've never been in the Heights before.
Whoa, when was the last time you went out?
I hardly go out. I work at home
So the lockdown brought out the best in you.
in the world.
Okay, where are you from?
Pennsylvania. I was raised right outside Philly.
When did you move to the city?
I moved back to the city last year after my mom died from COVID. I was living at home to take care of her.
How was that?
Fine. She got sick from her carer who wasn't wearing a mask in the beginning of the pandemic. She didn't think we had enough information and refused to keep her mask on. Can we actually get on with this?
Do you want anything to eat?
No,
Oh, come on. You can't come to Dominican restaurant and not have anything.
I'm really not hungry.
Hola, ¿qué les gustaría ordenar?
Dos presidentes en dos tres golpes. Gracias.
What was that?
Oh, trust me. I order nothing but good stuff. Everything here is good.
Fine. Coffee?
No, trust me. You're going to like
I just don't want to talk about my mom, all right?
Okay. I didn't mean to make you feel bad, but like, look, I just wanted to tell you, thank you. Thank you for bringing me home.
You're welcome.
Are you scared of me?
You?
Yeah,
No. Why would I be?
because I'm a total stranger.
That's not it.
Well, you should be. Ha 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 ha.
Not funny.
Wasn't trying to be.
Waitress appears with her 2 bottles of beer.
Salud.
Salud. You know, this is some pretty good beer.
I know. I used to come here a lot.
Really?
Yeah, when I was younger, after my parents split, this was my dad and ours spot. He'd always bring me here for my birthday.
Oh God. It's not your birthday, is it?
Yeah, hell no, no.
Thank God.
But I am a pathological liar, so
What?
I don't believe people want to hear the truth.
Marlon now begins to stare at her, confused and bewildered.
Does it feel good to lie?
You never lie?
No.
Never? Not even a white lie?
No. If you start with one lie, it turns 2, and two turns to 3, and then 3 turns into way too many for me to keep count.
How do I know that you didn't lie about that night?
At the cemetery?
Mm-hmm.
You know you broke it.
Yeah, but how do I know you didn't do anything to me once you got me home?
Are you crazy?
Why not? I was drunk, completely out. You could have gotten away with anything. A little groping of my boobs.
Marlon jumps up and begins to take out his wallet to pay his part of the bill. Lucy begins to swallow her beer intensely.
You're leaving?
What does it look like?
We can always get this to go.
No, here's my part. Just leave me alone.
I can't promise that.
End of scene. Scene 3.
These are my heart medication. My mom died of a heart attack.
When?
She died when she was about my age. The exact age that I'm turning next week.
Marlon starts picking up each bottle and shows them to Lucy. He begins swallowing 2 pills of the 10 he takes every day.
These keep me alive.
He's now counting all the pills, and Lucy is just observing Marlon's ritual. As he moves on to a new bottle, he catches one of the previous caps did not close perfectly, and Marlon begins to panic and violently tries to close it.
It's closed.
Marlon ignoring Lucy.
Can I close it for you?
Lucy reaches out to help, but Marlon moves away from Lucy while still struggling with the bottle. Once closed, Marlon defeatedly lines all of the bottles back in order, wipes them all down with a sanitizer wipe, and begins his ritual again, more upset.
Don't touch them.
I was only trying to help, but is this why you were late the other day? Does this happen a lot?
Leave me the fuck alone. Why are you here? Why are you always here?
Don't be like this.
Stop saying that. This is how I am. Just get out.
No,
Leave.
you can't make me.
Just stop. Stop. Stop.
I can't go back. I don't have a house. I don't want to go back.
I wish you would just disappear.
I could disappear, but that's not what you want.
Why are you out here where nobody wants you? Fuck your acting. do us all a favor and get the fuck out of New York.
I could go into your world. Would you let me in? Why don't you let me in?
No, there's nothing here.
Can I tell you a secret? I believe in reincarnation.
You're a liar. And nothing more.
That's fine.
Lies.
Just be honest. Just be brave.
Liar.
Just stop saying that.
Just get out. Just get the hell out. You've ruined everything.
Fine. I'm a lunatic, but I haven't ruined anything. Not this. I've fucked up a lot, but not now, not with us. Just please hear me out. I've done everything exactly right. Just not for you, but for me. I thought that's who I was. I thought I was just trash, pure, ugly trash, just a fucked up person whose father would abuse her. But that's not me. I'm better because of you.
Lucy moves towards Marlon.
I can't believe I fell for your lies. You're such a bad liar.
Marlon begins to break down, grabs all of his medicine bottles, and runs into his bedroom and slams the door in Lucy's face. Lucy tries to open the door, but finds Marlon has locked it. In his bedroom, Marlon has organized his bottles and counted each one over and over again, obsessively until his breathing is calmed.
I'm finished.
Marlon runs out of the room, takes a beat, sees Lucy is gone, and returns again. Door closes. End of excerpt.
Ooh. Give it up. So many questions in the chat. So many questions. Great work.
Cool.
Good job.
Thank you.
Intriguing.
Cool.
And he felt the pee on her lip. That was that. I felt it. I was like, oh gosh. Yeah, give it up. Congratulations.
Thank
And
you.
since I have both of you, congratulations to Eric Mead, who had his play read at First Reads Festival on Saturday.
Yes.
And give it up for Maria Isabella, who is now a producer, who will be producing a show in December. Everybody be on the lookout for December.
Yes. Come out on my PG friends. Yeah.
Be on the lookout for more information from them about that. And yay, and congratulations. Let's give it up.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
And we'll keep it on moving with our next writer, Kendra Augustine. Hey,
Hello.
Kendra. It's so nice to see you on the Zoom. So tell us, now you brought in this piece before. Tell us a little bit about the piece that we're seeing tonight.
Okay, so the scenes that I brought in last time, we meet this woman named Jessie. She's a musician. Her ex, Rafe, who she hasn't seen in a while, storms into her home and says, hey, I'm going to rehab. Please take care of the child that you haven't seen or spoken to in 13 years. And she talks to her partner, Leo, who was there since then. And he's like, yeah, we'll do it. And he's, kind of excited about it. So this scene, we will meet that child, and we'll also have Rafe and Leo see each other for the first time since 13 years ago.
Awesome. Any content warnings we need to know?
Probably vulgar language, as Maria Isabella Rojas said. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Nothing too scandalous, I don't think.
Awesome. And do we need to introduce your actors?
I'll have them introduce themselves.
I love it. Well, I will disappear then.
Hi, I'm Alessandra. I'm reading for Myrtle, Turtle, and Annabelle.
I'm Paul. I'm reading Leo.
I'm Veronica, reading for Jessie.
And I'm Dave. I'm reading for Rafe. And I'm Natalie reading stage directions, and I literally just had my computer tell me it was about to lose power. So good timing. At least I had time to get my outlet. All right, shall we take this away? All right. Jay, Turtle, Lover Boy, and the Asshole Father, a play in 2 acts by Kendra Augustine. All right. Scene 2. Jessie is seated on her stool near the harp, playing something by Shostakovich. There's more of Leo's artwork around. After a minute or so, Leo enters.
How are you?
She stops playing.
Grateful that you canceled your classes today.
I would never let you first face this alone.
What if when they knock, you just don't open the door?
No more running away.
There's a knock on the door. Leo and Jessie face the door. They freeze for a millisecond, then look at each other. They exhale upon realizing that they were holding their breaths. Leo goes to hold open the door, and Jessie stops him. She goes ahead of Leo so she can open the door. Just before she does, there is another more aggressive knock. Annoyed, she stops herself from turning the knob. She goes back to her harp and continues to play the Shostakovich piece. Leo looks at her like, "What are you doing?" She pays him no mind. After a beat, he opens the door, and lo and behold, it is Rafe. He's dressed nice again, with a new brightly colored tie. Jessie continues to play, but softly, to hear what is happening.
Leo?
Rafe. Still chasing after teenage girls?
Still such a loser that the only way you can get a woman is if she's someone's leftover?
That's more of a sign that you're not worth holding on to.
More like the trash took itself out.
Jessie heads over to run interference.
Knock it off, boys.
May I enter?
Jessie steps out of the way so he can. He comes in and turns to face the artwork on the wall.
These are so ugly. I hope you didn't pay for any of them. People who paint shitty, incomprehensible, pretentious shit really should.
Where's Annabelle?
Keep her name out of your mouth, asshole. I told her I'd scope out the place before I let her step foot. Got to make sure she's in a safe environment, you know?
Any environment away from a man going to rehab is safe, no?
Kicking a man down when he's trying to better himself? That is so like you.
You were selling drugs to teenagers 5 months ago. Those kids probably need rehab, and you need jail.
Hey, Jay. I miss when we used to play cops and robbers in bed. She liked being the cop.
Fuck off.
Maybe this isn't a good place for Turtle.
Is she even here? Did you just call to toy with us, to take a look at what life looks like without you in it? Are you even going to rehab?
Jay broke my little heart so bad, I became addicted to weed. Weed is not you, but it's a close substitute.
Shut the fuck up. You're not going to rehab for weed, dumbass. What are you really going in for?
All the drugs.
Jessie and Leo roll their eyes.
Serious. Losing you to that? Hard to recover from.
I'm sure you managed.
Where's her room? Not gonna have my turtle sleeping on a sofa or some shit, are you?
She's got a room that way.
Rafe exits.
Is he more terrible than I remember?
I think he's the same kind of terrible, just clearer from a 30-something perspective. My parents knew what they were talking about.
I mean, normally when an adult male convinces your teenage daughter to emancipate, you're not going to think the best of him.
Do you think he lets Turtle date older men?
I bet he tells her that all men are dogs because he assumes all men are like him.
Aren't they?
I hope not.
Rafe re-enters.
Is your home aesthetic just shitty artwork?
You know damn well that all the art here is mine. You can fucking stop.
Yeah, you came, it's safe, tell Turtle she can come. I hope you get well soon, then rot in hell, you son of a... No, you're a bitch of a son.
Rafe gets close to Jessie, then attempts to caress her face. She punches him in the arm.
Fuck.
Do that again, and I will choke you with that ugly fucking tie you got on.
Your daughter would be better off without you. So would the world.
Rafe flips him the bird, then gathers himself.
You're not as spineless as I remembered.
25 was a long time ago.
Turtle?
Annabelle, 15, enters. She's got purple or green hair, a slightly bloodied band-aid on her upper lip. She may or may not have a band-aid or bruises on her knuckles and knees. She's got a huge backpack, like one that's meant for hiking. She's probably wearing an oversized jacket or sweater, shorts or skirt just above the knees, sneakers or Converse.
Hey, Turtle, your room is that way. I'm sorry in advance for how ugly it looks, but it's the best we can do for now. Gonna miss you so much. But I'll be a lot better for you when I come back. So much better, you're gonna be so pissed I didn't get help sooner. And I swear, when I return, you, me, Grammy, Grandpa, we're gonna spend the whole summer together exploring the Caribbean, okay?
Annabelle nods her head. She and Rafe hug tightly. After a beat, they let go. She looks at Leo and Jesse, who look at her with all the welcome in the world. She walks right past them, does not acknowledge them. Before she makes it to her room, she looks back at Rafe and gives him an aye, Captain gesture. He returns it. She exits. Rafe takes out a sheet of paper.
Here's a little fact sheet about Turtle. Like what bus she takes to get to school, what kind of food she's into now that she's on a vegan kick, the date of her next dental appointment. Lots of useful stuff you would know if you were around. Anything not in here, just ask her.
He puts his hand out, waiting for one of them to grab the sheet. Jesse takes it and looks it over.
I raised a great fucking kid. Don't fuck this up.
Rafe exits. Leo and Jesse are left alone on stage. They look back to see if Annabelle will peek her head out. She doesn't. Leo closes the door behind Rafe. Leo returns to Jesse to give her an everything's gonna be okay shoulder rub. Scene 3. Jesse is at her piano. There is tea on a coaster on top of it. She is playing something by Mendelssohn. After a minute or so, Annabelle comes down. She has a smaller backpack with her this time. Jesse looks in her direction, but she does not look in Jesse's direction. Instead, she heads to the coffee table, picks up one of the graphic novels, lays down on the sofa, and looks at the illustration. Jesse stops playing. After a beat, she stands up and gets the courage to speak.
Hello, Annabelle. I made some vegan pancakes for you. They're in the kitchen if you want some.
Annabelle does not say a word.
Would you prefer orange juice or a glass of water or milk with the pancakes?
Annabelle does not say a word.
They also have tea.
Leo enters.
If you don't want to take the bus to school, Leo can take you.
Nada.
I have to be at work at exactly 7, so I can't ride with you too.
Zip.
Annabelle, your mother is speaking to you.
Myrtle.
Excuse me?
My name is Myrtle.
Myrtle.
Changed it when I was 5. You illustrated these?
I did.
Fucking badass work. What's the story exactly?
Oh, it's about a 12-year-old girl who goes on tours of various cemeteries and graveyards to find the best one to be buried in. Her whole family is gone. It's a comedy.
Dark one. Nice. How'd you meet the writer? Carla Lavo.
Oh, Carla Lavaggio. I met her wife Gina at a residency I did 2 years ago in Italy. Gina recommended me when Carla was in search of an illustrator.
Gina couldn't do it?
She's a sculptor.
Myrtle puts down the novel and looks at the artwork in the apartment.
Painted those?
Yeah.
Wish I could draw or paint.
What's stopping you?
Not my skill.
It's a craft. You can learn it. No one's born knowing how to draw or play an instrument. You think Mozart played piano well because of God?
It must have been natural for him. Why else is he a legend?
I'd be a legend too if my parents were high status enough to get me an audience with Marie Antoinette.
Is there no way to progress in life without parents who support you? Damn.
This feels pointed towards Jesse. She takes it as such.
How'd you learn to be an artiste?
My stepdad, he was into printmaking, painting, crafting, the works. He never sold anything, never wanted to. We just hang and make ceramics for people's birthdays, go to museums, graffiti shit.
One time I graffitied the shit out of a girl's face.
Jesse looks at Leo. He doesn't notice.
I'm sorry?
And she hooked up with my dad and then stole his watch. So I broke her nose and then the blood dripped and I told a story on her face with it. I guess I'm an artist after all.
Jesse sips her tea a bit loudly. Leo looks over at her.
So, your stepdad never wanted you to sell his art? That's weird.
No, it's cool. I don't know how to be an artist without selling myself. He did it for fun, for the love of it. I did that for a while, but when he died, I said, fuck it. I got to sell my shit so I can be immortal. My art won't die with me, except for my paintings. I don't sell those.
But they're fucking weird and creepy. I'd buy them.
Thanks. But it's important to keep one thing just for me, to maintain my soul.
I don't know. You should teach people how to draw and charge them up their ass.
I teach art history. The Borough of Manhattan Community College charges them up their ass. Well, more than I would. If they want to learn how to draw or paint, they can find someone else. Any energy I spend creating art is going to be for me.
So you wouldn't teach me to draw?
You want to learn?
I doodle and shit, but I think my zines would pop more if they had good art.
Oh, what are your zines about?
Just joke poems. Sometimes they're like one-liners or haikus or slanted rhymes. Oh, on my Emily Dickinson shit.
Would I ever be able to read any of your zines?
They're for my fans.
Fans?
I've got a blog. It's anonymous, though. It's called Annabelle, a name so femme it's performative.
Leo and Jesse look at one another.
Do your fans ever get to see your work outside of the blog?
My friends have shows twice a month. They're rappers, but like the best kind. Lyrically, Kendrick and Common, sonically trap, expand your mind and shake your ass.
With a range.
Expansive. I sell merch and my zines at their shows. People always ask me if I know who Annabelle is, and I tell them I don't know that bitch, and they eat it up. Maybe I'll invite you to come.
Well, maybe we should collaborate.
Jesse wipes the top of her piano.
Like, you do the artwork for one of my zines?
Yeah, I can do the cover. I can be anonymous too.
That's some cool shit. I can't afford you, though.
I wouldn't make you pay.
That's what's up. My next zine is going to be about names. The ones we're given and the ones we choose.
We're going to find out why you chose Myrtle?
I can tell you right now.
Oh, lucky us.
Jesse sits at the stool near her harp, hoping that Myrtle notices her now that she's in a different part of the room.
This is the only poem you're going to hear before I finish the whole project, okay?
Okay.
Myrtle stands up. She faces Leo, but finds it too awkward to look at him directly, so she turns her back to him.
Birth name, given to her by a bitch. So performative, it just didn't feel like it fit. New name, Turtle. Before she walks into a room, everyone thinks she's going to be old. But what a gift to walk into a room and know you're going to break the mold. Knowing your age is going to sound like you, old soul. How can you not grow old when the one who gave you breath would rather you dead? Every day is like decay, every minute in like rotting. Turtle is all she has to not feel forgotten.
She turns around to bow. Leo claps. Jesse also claps.
Beautiful. Do you dream of becoming a writer?
No way.
Why not?
No offense to the arts, but they're too palatable, accessible. Like, we got to respect it even if it's bad. If I say something sucks, people are all like, that's your opinion. And I'm like, yeah, maybe it is, but this is still shit.
It's nice that people can love something others hate. Like, you still have value even if not everyone sees it.
I don't know. I think something should be good and something should be bad. I hate that the arts is like something anybody can do. It needs to be black and white, like the laws of the universe. That's why I want to study astrophysics.
Really?
How many astrophysicists do you know?
Personally, none.
Exactly. I want to be something that's really a dream, something that's like unattainable, something that's objective, something everyone's mom and dad can casually be. Like, if you want to fight with me about the complex nature of dark matter, you got to spend decades researching it and then prove me wrong.
The desire to be unique, to be right. I get that. Maybe you can teach me a bit of astrophysics while I work on your cover.
Yes. Are you most interested in dark matter? The many women scientists who discovered shit but are not too revered like their noted male counterparts, time travel, multiverses, the cannibalistic nature of the Milky Way.
All sound great, but I gotta go with multiverses.
Ugh, Marvel fan.
A fan of all things comic books, but yes, of course. Anime fan?
Silly question, of course. Oh man, it's going to be fun drawing up what kind of life we could have in other universes. Better ones, maybe. I'm gonna take the bus. All my friends ride it, and going to school early with them is fun.
Okay.
See ya.
See ya.
Myrtle takes her backpack, a graphic novel, and exits. Leo shuts the door behind her. Jessie sits on the piano bench and just stares at the keys. End of excerpt.
Wow. Come on back, everyone. Give yourself a bow. Come on, Kendra, you too. Great job. I feel so bad for poor Jessie. Just sitting there and like feeling, oh my God, I'm like not even acknowledging that she's there. Oh my God. Great stuff. The chat was chatting away. Everybody has a hard time seeing David Cece as anything but a sweet gentleman that he is. Wonderful and great job, everyone. Give it up for Kendra again. Yay! The chat, the bravos. I love it. I love it. I love it. And oddly enough, the next writer is on the screen already. Give it up for Alessandra.
Thank you.
A chameleon tonight, not a turtle.
Yeah. Feeling a little bit back to myself.
I love it. So you're all the way out in Texas, right?
Yes, I am.
Which part of Texas again?
So I'm from the RGV, the Rio Grande Valley, the most southern part of Texas. Close to Mexico you can get.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about what we're hearing. This is your first time presenting at PGE. So tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, so Me Puedes Ver is a story about these generations of women who are all Latina and so completely together and knit that one simple lie is going to completely unravel how they see each other. And it deals with a major topic of abortion, being pro-choice and pro-life, and what that means within the Catholic community of the Hispanic nature. And I'm very excited to have this read. I consider it a dramedy, so hopefully you laugh.
Amazing. And then let's introduce your actors.
Yes,
from
of
around
course.
the country.
So reading for daughter is Yahaira. Reading for cousin is Flor. I'll be reading for child. Reading for mother is the amazing Maria Isabella Rojas, who just read earlier also. And reading for grandmother is amazing Noemi de la Puente.
Awesome. I leave it to you.
Super excited.
Act 1, Scene 1. A woman walks in half-dressed, work-appropriate blouse, PJ pants, and slippers, of course. Her hair is in a messy bun as she walks over and retrieves a mug and pours herself some coffee from her pot. She grabs a pack of Mexican cookies and goes to her desk to work. She shivers and grabs her stomach, wincing in pain.
Hey, Tony. I wanted to call to check that the flower selections were confirmed with the florist. Okay, perfect. And they were peonies, sea waltz, baby's breath, and hydrangeas, right? No, not the ranunculus. I am 1,000,000,000% sure I had no ranunculus. Are you sure? Because I am staring at both the bouquets on the website, and you'd have to be demented to pick the ranunculus. I refuse to believe that I have such horrible taste that...
Ping, email received. She goes to open it. It's the order form she typed up.
I picked anything that looks like a stupid rose. Truthfully, the ranunculus is so off with the sea waltz and doesn't even fit the aesthetic that...
She reads.
Well, I guess I am demented. Thanks, Tony. Ranunculus looks great. Okay, bye. Oh, they are pretty, huh? Okay, so
She picks up a notebook and checks some things off the list. She then grabs a sticky note, putting her pen in her mouth, grabs another sticky note, then references the notebook once more. Her hands and mouth are full. She is drowning in the disorganization of notes and plans. Then her phone starts beeping for a FaceTime call. She groans audibly and accepts the call in a huff with a sticky note stuck in her hair. As she accepts the call, lights up on a cousin in deep green, form-fitting bridesmaid dress.
hey, prima, what's up? What you doing?
Girl, you will not even fucking believe how good my ass looks in this dress. Like you'd think I've been doing my squats or something. It like jiggles and shit. Like, look. Oh, oh, and look. Oh, and Manny was like all over me too. That man, I swear he's trying to make me have a second kid.
That's cool, amor.
But yeah, I wanted to ask you if like I could take this in a bit. I'm like planning on actually going to the gym to like be real fucking thin for.
He is interrupted by the sound of running as a child runs in on the frame screaming. Child is probably 5 years old or younger.
Mommy, I want a fruit snack.
Hey, ask your dad.
Hey, you can totally take it.
Papi said no because I ate the Twix.
To finish the Twix, the king size, Lydia, I was saving that for me. Who let you eat it?
No one, I grabbed it myself.
Verga chingada. I told you can't be grabbing whatever you want. You have to ask permission.
Hey, if this isn't a good time.
You also told me not to let you have any more candy because you're fat.
Oi, Manuel, come and grab your daughter before I give her a spanking.
She screams and runs away. Daughter gets up as she is cut off again, absolutely normal to her. She begins to make a cup of ramen noodles in the kitchen, out of frame for cousin.
Lidia, ya, aplázate. Eres tan dramática. Y no hables a tu papá y a mí así. Yo soy la única tóxica que le puede gritar. Manuel, I swear to God, this is what you have to look forward to. Manuel, hijo de la chingada, feed your child real food, please. No more fucking candy. Hey, where'd you go?
Hey,
Coming back into frame.
hey, love. Sorry, you seem busy. ¿Cómo está mi primita?
Ya me tiene harta. Like a little leech that is sucking out mi vida. Ya estoy muy chiflada. No sé qué voy a hacer.
Pues you got no one to blame but yourself.
No, hombre. Ella tiene papitis. It's his fault. I pushed her out. The least he could do was raise her. Prima, are you still not feeling good? Mija, I dropped off some caldo de res and medicina earlier. Didn't you grab it from your door?
I forgot. Also, I'm not your mija. I'm literally 2 years older than you.
Yes, but I'm a mom, so now everyone is mija or mijo or niña chingada.
Fine, I'll go get it. And yes, take in your dress as much as you need, flaca.
I also left you a little something special in your baggie.
No, the last time you said that you brought edible underwear to my bridal shower and made Tia Chela eat them.
It was funny, yo. I didn't think she'd lick it all up like that. Tia Chela was wild when she was young, apparently.
That's why she has 5 kids and 3 baby daddies.
Ain't that right? Anyway, no, it's nothing like that. Just a little joke. Well, unless it's not.
Screams from off stage, then a glass breaking sound.
Niña chingada, Lydia! Okay, girlie, I gotta go beat the crap out of my kid and then my husband. Bye-bye, I love you.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Bye.
Lights out on cousin as the FaceTime ends. Daughter tosses the ramen aside and goes to her front door. She opens it and finds a small brown baggie with some grease stains on the side. She picks it up and goes to the counter and begins to prep to reheat it on the stove. She reaches into the bag and then pulls out a pregnancy test. A pregnancy test? She drops it like it's a bomb about to go off. In a way, it is. She immediately pulls out her phone and dials, but it goes to voicemail.
What the fuck?
She grabs the box and stares at it for a while, turning it over with an indiscernible look on her face. She pauses. She grabs her stomach. She looks like she might cry. Then instead she laughs. A scared laugh that's so telling of how lost and confused she is. A laugh of disbelief and dread, a laugh of feeling the life in her without knowing its extent. She puts down the box, fully aware of its presence.
There's no way.
She goes back to her soup and turns off the stove. She glances at the box. She grabs a bowl from her cabinet and a spoon from the drawer. Her eyes dart to the box. She grabs a napkin and a water bottle, balancing the spoon and soup in her one hand as she walks to her desk to continue her work. She refuses to look at it. She sits in the desk and starts sieving soup as she pages through the notebook, scrolls on vendor web pages on her computer, makes more sticky notes, and tries to do literally anything else other than look at that stupid fucking task. She tries, minutes past, and then what feels like hours. Finally, in a huff, she stops. She puts all the work down, goes to the counter, and stares at it. It's 3 feet away from her. A moment. She contemplates what she's feeling. She balances the idea of knowing or choosing ignorance. She decides the future is inevitable. What the hell? She grabs the box and goes upstairs. Scene 2. Daughter steps down the stairs in a white cocktail dress. She carries a box of ribbons and begins tying them onto the champagne glasses. Ding. Doorbell rings. She goes to open it, and cousin comes in all decked out, a little too raunchy for a house party, carrying a gift, a baby bag, a purse, and a bag of prepared food. She is struggling. Child runs past her and hugs daughter's leg.
Oh, okay. Calm down there, kiddo. Let me help your mom.
Thank you. At least someone has some manners.
Child sticks out her tongue and blows a raspberry.
Pretty sure it wasn't exactly a choice. Accident.
Vas a ver, tonta. I was on birth control. What goes around comes around. Okay, ya tienes todo listo. I brought the snacks y los juegos. ¿Y dónde está la música? Come on, people will be here any minute.
Actually, they won't.
Como que no? The invitation said starts at 6 and it's 5:45 now.
I only put that because I knew the entire freaking family is on Mexican time. Show up an hour late to all events. No one even starts getting ready till like the 20 minutes before the time on the invite. And then they take 1 hour to get ready.
I got ready a whole hour earlier than I needed to help you get this shit prepped. Next time, tell me about tus planes.
Sorry. Besides, you said you would be here an hour early to help, and you were late even to the fake time.
Well, now I am now an hour early though, aren't I? Besides, you try wrangling this spoiled rat into a pretty dress and un moño that will be ruined in 20 minutes. Un día vas a saber que tan difícil es tener niños.
Yeah. One day, for sure.
Okay, pues, I'm gonna pee. Then we can start unpacking the sandwich on.
Shaking it off, going to unload the bags and set up plates with appetizers.
Okay, but use my restroom. I just cleaned up the guest one.
And what am I? Am I not an esteemed guest?
No. Esteemed guests arrive on time.
Cousin mockingly laughs and blows raspberry as she goes upstairs. Daughter laughs to herself as her phone rings.
Hi, mami. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Ya vienes?
Lights up on mother as daughter takes the call. She is dressed in PJs and is holding up 2 dresses, one white with flowers and another of a gorgeous satin.
Hi, mamas. Quick preguntita. How white is too white to wear today?
Let's just stay away from any white at all, mommy.
Ay, but it has florecitas and they cover a lot of the white.
Don't you have any other options?
Sí, pero this one is really pretty and I found it on sale at the TJ Maxx.
¿Y la otra? What does the other one look like?
Ay, es muy bonita, sí. You know, a deep green satin, muy elegante.
That one sounds perfect, mommy.
Okay, fine. Oiga, si me llego temprano, can you do mis ojos?
Didn't Papi just buy you new makeup for your birthday a couple months ago?
See, but you know I'm so bad with makeup.
Mommy, I got guests coming in soon. I have to finish decorating.
Ay, ya, no me amas. Bye.
Mommy,
Okay, I'll be there soon. So you can do it, okay? Bye, te amo.
Mother hangs up call.
yes. Of course, Mom. I'll stop everything I'm doing to help you.
Cousin bounds down the steps in a rush, pale as a ghost. She is holding the pregnancy test. She stands in front of daughter. Daughter looks up at her and notices what she's holding. Daughter freezes. The world is at a standstill. It's collapsing in front of her.
Did you go through my trash?
It was at the very top and kind of hard to miss, prima.
So you went snooping in my trash, my private things.
I would hardly call it private. You sent me up there.
Not for you to snoop through my stuff.
I wasn't snooping. I was just trying to take a piss and throw out my penny liner. And as I go to throw it away, boom, I see it. Your fucking pregnancy test.
Shut up. No. You went through my stuff, my fucking trash. That thing was buried in there. What did you want to see? My fucking tampons too?
We're not going to argue about snooping and trash right now. Mija, you're pregnant.
Cousin smiles, laughs, and approaches daughter, arms wide for a hug. Daughter shrugs her off and moves as far as she can from her.
Hi, what is it? What's wrong? Aren't you excited? You've been blessed, and I'll admit that Tias might say some shit, but fuck them. They have like 13 kids and don't even remember who's who. Oh my God, was this gonna be a baby shower too? We're gonna announce it? I'm so sorry I ruined your surprise. I promise I won't tell anyone before you make the announcement. Oh my God, another baby in the family. Gracias a Dios.
No es una bendición. It's not a blessing.
Prima, what? What do you mean?
I didn't want to be pregnant.
Well, then you shouldn't have done the deed.
I didn't ask for this.
Well, it happened and now you gotta face it. What's done is done.
No.
Hey,
This wasn't supposed to happen.
hey, okay. Calmada. It's okay. It's okay. I was terrified when I found out I was pregnant. I was failing high school and Eduardo and I had just gotten into another fight. I was literally sitting in the school bathroom fucking crying. That mean goth bitch just walked over me, didn't even ask if I was okay. I felt so alone. I felt like a failure and a disappointment, but I pushed through, and Prima, so will you. You are so strong, and I know that this is so fucking cliche, but you are. Besides, you're about to get married. You have a good job. You are in a great place for this right now. You're gonna be okay.
I wasn't supposed to get pregnant like this. Before my wedding, before I got a high-paying job, Mommy's gonna be so upset with me. And she won't say it, you know? She'll smile, she'll say congratulations, but then she'll give me that look she gives me when I have utterly disappointed her. God, she is gonna be so fucking nice, wanting to throw me a party while she contemplates where in my life she went wrong.
Love, you are being a bit overdramatic. You have a degree, a college one. You are doing better than like half the family.
Yeah, but that was expected of me. That's normal.
I'm just saying it's a great thing, like graduating.
It really wasn't. That was like the bare fucking minimum to my mom. Of course I was going to graduate fucking high school. It's high school. I wasn't supposed to have this life. I have a fucking future, a plan that doesn't include me being a stereotypical pregnant girl with no degree.
You mean like me?
Wait, no,
What the fuck is wrong with being like me?
Prima, no, I didn't mean.
No, you did. You did. Tell me what the fuck is wrong with being pregnant. What the fuck is wrong with my education?
Nothing is wrong with it. It's just people expected better from me.
Better. So my life is what? Lower than yours? I'm sorry, Princessa. I didn't know I was so fucking beneath you.
Shit. Fuck, no, I can't fucking speak.
No, don't worry. I understand you loud and clear.
Doorbell rings. 3 times. Neither moved to the door.
Prima,
You better open that, princesa.
Daughter moves forward to cousin. Cousin turns away from daughter, and daughter moves to open the front door. Mother and grandmother enter in a whirlwind of squeals, exclamations of beauty, and kisses.
Hi, mommy. Hi, Ama.
Hi, baby girl. Ay, mi niña gordita. I don't like that dress.
¿Y por qué no? Mi nena se ve muy linda.
I just don't like how baggy it is. It doesn't show off her figure.
Y I wonder why. Hola, ma. ¿Cómo estás?
Pues no estoy muerta.
Mommy, don't say that stuff.
And why not?
Ay, es mala suerte. Bad luck, mommy.
Yeah, like manifestations.
I am not a witch.
No, like speaking things into the universe and having it actually.
Are you going to church? You need to talk to Father Julio con todo tu brujería.
Father Julio alone.
Ay, better than a pedo.
¿Quién está pedo? No invitaste a tu tío Juan, ¿verdad? He can't be around Centenario.
He's doing a lot better. Mhm.
Because he's dating La Jenny. Imagínate, she's younger than me.
I heard she's pregnant. ¡Qué desgraciada!
¿Por qué they seem so happy?
She's not married and she's already pregnant. ¡Qué vergüenza!
Cousin shoots a look to daughter. Daughter visibly shies away.
Pues, eso sí, where was her mother? You know, girls these days con sus independencia.
Nothing like our girls. Ay, mija, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Ama.
Graduated con trabajo with this beautiful house y finalmente getting married. Ay, your mommy and I are so happy.
Sí, corazón, all of my pushing you finally paid off. Look at how far you've come. Ay, and soon that promotion right away, so you can take me to Puerto Rico for my birthday.
Ah, sí, you're taking me as well. Quiero bailar.
Mama is gonna dance con el conejo malo, Bad Bunny.
Mother and grandmother get up and do a salsa with each other. Daughter tries to move away but gets dragged into dance. Grandmother brings in cousin as well. Mother turns on La Vida es un Carnaval by Celia Cruz. They have a moment of dancing together and fun. Eventually, daughter and cousin are dancing with each other.
Prima, I'm sorry. I love you. Please forgive me.
I understand where you're coming from. But no. Necesito pensar todo esto. I need to think about you.
I understand. Just please don't tell anyone.
Truth comes out sooner or later, cuz better from you than anyone else.
Mommy, grandma said I dance like Selena.
Oh yeah? Show me what you got.
Child does a little hip wiggle and dance.
Well, that's pretty good, but watch and learn, baby girl.
Cousin does a sillier, over-exaggerated version of what child did.
Los dos no pueden bailar. Look at me.
Grandmother does a classy little salsa step. Cousin and child join in. Mother comes over and joins their mini dance lesson.
Come over, Gorda. Show me what you got.
It's okay, mommy. I still gotta set out some food for the party.
Okay, what kind of mother would I be if I let my daughter go to her wedding not knowing how to dance?
Mommy, I know how to dance.
Not like me.
Mother pulls her daughter in for a little spin and a dip. She does an elaborate little salsa, then spins daughter a little too forcefully. A clatter is heard on the floor as the music swells to its ending. There is laughter and excitement from everyone, except mother. She bends over and picks up the pregnancy test that fell out of daughter's dress pocket.
Mommy, what is it?
What have you done?
Mother turns around and faces the women in her life. Confusion, worry, and fear spreads over all their faces. Daughter is stunned silent.
Mija, what the hell have you done?
End of excerpt.
Oh my gosh. That's where you end it? That's where you end up.
I'm so sorry.
Amazing. Give it up. Yes. I need to know what's happening.
I'll finish it up soon.
For her family, but it's okay. We love it.
Yeah.
Give it up for our actors. Great work. Give it up. Actually, everybody put your cameras on. Let's applaud for our first round of writers and actors. It's intermission dance party. I'm just going to throw on a quick something.
We can't hear any music, Mike.
Yeah.
There we go.
I see someone doing the original choreography. I love it. Give it up, everybody. Yay, intermission dance party. I dare. Okay, everybody has to watch that movie again for that moment where all of them are kicking their legs and there's that one dude with the bent leg. Everybody has perfectly straight legs and there's that one dude in the back, just like complete bent leg. It's brilliant. Anyway, give it up for our writers and actors. Yay! Quick, a couple of announcements of upcoming things and events that are coming up. First of all, if you're watching this on YouTube and have $1 million, my name isn't at the PGE on Venmo. It is a way how we raise money. We are a nonprofit theater organization. Feel free to donate if you would like to watch this. If you would like to. Upcoming events, we have our Drop and Give Me 10 number 22 coming up this October 29th. Yes, and the theme is A Night of Terror. Don't blink, Carrie. Ooh, I know. I saw the fear in all of you. So basically, 8 writers are right now writing the first 10 minutes of a new play for a bunch of people. You can come and watch it on our Zoom, or you can participate as a stage direction reader. So if you're watching this and you would like to do that, feel free. Information on our website. Other thing to be on the lookout for is our Faces of America Monologue Festival number 5 on November 18th. We just, if you were on our mailing list or you are on our website, you just noticed that we just selected the 25 monologues that were selected for this year's festival, and we are suddenly in the process of casting that over the next couple of days, and then that information will go out, but tickets will be on sale. They actually currently are for November 18th at the Marjorie S. Dean Little Theater. $10 from every ticket will go to the National Coalition Against Censorship, which is an organization that compiles a bunch of other organizations to stop censorship and keep the First Amendment doing what it's supposed to do. So that's that. So those are all the other events. We also have our virtual play dates every Tuesday at noon here on the Zoom that you can participate with the amazing David CC as our host. Are we back, David? Are you back this week?
Yes, I am.
Yes, David CC is back this week as host for those 1 hour of accountability every Tuesday at noon. And that being said, that's the announcements for now. And we're going to have everybody disappear except for our Aucklander. Are you? Is that the correct terminology, Aucklander?
It is indeed.
All the way from Auckland, New Zealand, Rex McGregor. Yay! Tell us about what you're presenting tonight, Rex.
So I'm presenting a complete short comedy called Gruesome Gift. So I'm not a big horror fan, but this has a horror element, and I've spent this week writing for Drop and Give Me 10, another horror. So I'm on a bit of a horror kick at the moment. One of the things about this play is that there is a mystery element in it. So you have to try and figure out what's in the suitcase. So you could do me a favor. So if anybody does guess what's in the suitcase, please don't put it in the chat or spoil it for everybody. Okay, so no spoilers.
No spoilers, please. Do not tell us what happened. Give it, and who are your actors tonight?
I'll get them to come on screen and introduce themselves. So here we go, Caitlin and Paul. Caitlin.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Belforti. I'll be playing Gladys.
Hi, I'm Paul Singleton. I'm reading Softy.
And I'm disappearing to watch this and not going to ruin anything.
Gruesome Gift, a comedy by Rex McGregor. Setting, Macy's department store, Los Angeles. Time, 1945. Gladys stands at a table with gift wrapping supplies. Softy enters, carrying a large suitcase. Seeing Gladys, he stops and turns to leave.
Can I help you?
The odds are a hefty long shot.
Do you have something to be wrapped?
Indubitably.
Let's see it.
Might there be a male clerk available?
Macy's does have a full postal service.
I am requesting a clerk of the masculine gender.
I figured that, but it's against store policy to call a customer a lousy woman hater.
Such an accusation is most unjustified.
Then walk it back, bud. Walk it back.
I do not discriminate on the grounds of your sex, of which I am an ardent admirer.
Careful. I'm allowed to slap a masher across the mug.
Another bum rap. I am a happily married man.
The worst ones usually are.
I discriminate in your favor, miss, on grounds of your superior taste and refined sensitivity.
Jeepers.
My item is of a somewhat indelicate nature.
Relax. I handle gents' underwears all the time.
Now, when I say indelicate, I mean truly horrific.
You can't shock me. I'm from Brooklyn.
My associates call me Softy on account of I am hard as nails, but this made even me wince.
What is it? Human body parts?
Contrary to popular rumor, gangsters do not dismember their rivals.
Don't they?
Detached limbs produce more incriminating evidence.
Is it a whole corpse? Folded up?
Of course not. Victims are generally dissolved in a fat of sulfuric acid.
What's in there?
Goodbye.
Wait! I challenge you, truth or dare.
No dice. You would dare me to open the suitcase.
I dare you to play the game.
I respectfully decline.
Gotcha. You refuse the dare, so now you have to tell me the truth.
Hold on.
You are duty bound. I believe the mob has a code of honor.
Who said I'm in the mob?
You mentioned gangsters.
I was correcting misinformation.
Well, you value truth. Out with it.
If there is a code, which existence I utterly do not conform, it would be no snitching.
I'm not asking you to name names.
Such a classy dame such as yourself does not wish to sully her mind with nastiness.
Sully away. Underwear is boring. I want to experience the underworld.
Can I rely on your discretion?
Oh, ask anyone. They'll tell you. Gladys is no fun. She never spills a secret.
I doubt if you have encountered a proposition with the magnitude of my item.
Whatever it is, I bet I can wrap it.
The shape is extremely awkward.
Manage without cheating, too.
Cheating?
If there are sharp edges or bits sticking out, some rappers just pop the thing in a box and tie it up with a bow. Lazy chumps. I always mold the paper to the outline.
Whereby the recipient can tantalizingly guess what the gift is?
We suspect.
You clearly take great pride in your work, which is indeed a credit to this fine establishment.
Fat lot of good it does me.
Does the store not appreciate your artistic endeavors?
Pay me a measly $20 a week.
That is a most sorry state of affairs.
I'd leave this dump if I had a better offer.
Talent deserves to be rewarded.
Can you give me a job?
I will certainly recommend you to my boss, were it not for the matter of your conscience.
I figure crime is involved.
In this particular case, no ordinary crime. A vile offense against nature itself.
You seem willing to live with it.
I have a family to feed. Such an obligation beats morals to a pulp any day.
That's good enough for me. Welcome your new recruits.
I do not feel at all comfortable corrupting an innocent.
Oh, you're all hot, Softy. Hey, I bet that's why they gave you the name.
Vicious slander. My moniker is ironical.
Sure.
I will show you how brutal I am.
Softy puts the suitcase on the table and opens it.
Is this real?
Judged by the smell.
I don't get it. Why on earth would anyone?
My boss's boss is engaged in a business dispute. He wishes to send the owner a message.
So you went and
My boss did it. I am merely the delivery boy.
says you.
I feel no twinge of guilt. The deed is done. I must complete my chore, however unpleasant.
I see.
My only regret is I have caused you extreme distress.
Yeah, I'm over it.
You are well within your rights to report the outrage. The central police station is closest.
I'm no squealer. Besides, I'm about to become an accomplice after the fact.
You will undertake the task?
Right up my alley.
Please excuse the gore.
I'll wear gloves.
It pains me to see this. I am somewhat of an animal lover.
Ditto.
Yet you will proceed?
Like an Egyptian embalmer mummifying a pet, I'll treat the head with, what do you call it?
Reverence.
Should I fold the ears down?
Oh, best not. He always kept them pricked up when he was alive. Khartoum was the most alert racehorse I ever saw.
So what's the plan? Will your boss's boss hand this over in person?
Ooh, the Don never gets his mitts dirty. The boss will deposit the parcel on the mark's doorstep.
Well, doesn't he want to see the guy react?
He will ring the doorbell, then observe from a hiding place.
Like a crummy schoolboy pulling a cheap prank?
My boss would not take kindly to being described in such terms.
I mean, the strategy's just hardly original. Where's the flair? Where's the finesse?
One cannot expect such qualities in a routine hitman like my boss.
Hey, I could teach him.
He does not take kindly to lessons.
I have a knack for presentation. If he gives me a job, I'll make him world famous.
Oh, he would fancy that. But how is such an eventuality possible?
Trust me, wherever anyone hears horse's head, they'll think of, what's his name?
Luca Brasi.
I have an idea. The horse's owner, can your gang break into his bedroom like Sly?
They are professionals.
While the guy's asleep, we'll sneak the head under the covers, splatter him with blood, and when he wakes up...
Gladys, you are a brilliant horsewoman of the apocalypse.
Thanks, Softy. I'm kicking off a new career. Bye-bye rapping. Hello, staging.
End of play.
Woo! Give it up! Give it up for Caitlin and Softy Paul and Rex. Great stuff! I felt like I was right out of Mad Men. Great work. Good work. So much fun. I did not see it coming. I didn't. So put in the chat. Did you see it coming? I had other worse things in my head.
No doubt.
Okay, give it up for Rex. Great work tonight. Coming up next is Helen. Welcome, Helen. And where are you?
Hi, how are you?
Are you Maryland? No.
Yes, I am Maryland. You
Maryland,
remember.
yeah.
Very well. Good memory.
Yes, well, welcome. What do we got coming tonight about Happy Anniversary, Sweetie? What's about this piece?
Okay. Happy Anniversary, Sweetie is a piece that came from real life, but which most plays do anyway. I mean, my life didn't quite go that way, but I just had certain events that I thought about. I went, it's kind of funny the way I strung them together. So you'll see. Basically, the play is about it's about a married couple named it's about a couple named Jonathan and Jennifer, and then the bartender is Harry. So
Awesome. Any content warnings we need to
chit-chatting.
know?
Yes, there's mention of let's see, infidelity and divorce.
So for those of you that are watching, if that triggers you, please turn off your camera.
It's a comedy though.
And it's a comedy. I love it. And let's bring on your actors to introduce themselves, or do you want to have a special way of doing it?
Sure. No, they can each introduce themselves. We did a wonderful read through. Catherine, why don't you start?
Catherine Overfelt. I'm playing Jennifer.
And then Evan,
Hi, I'm Evan Edwards. I'm playing Jonathan.
and then Jamichael.
Hello, I am playing Harry.
They're
Looking
fabulous.
forward
Oh, and my stage manager, the person reading stage directions is Natalie.
Lights up on bar. Harry busy behind bar, wiping the counter, cleaning glasses, organizing, waves to someone off stage.
Have a nice night. Good evening.
Hello. How's it going?
Hanging in there. And you?
Good, thanks. Just meeting someone here.
Okay. In the meantime, can I get you anything?
I'll have gin and tonic.
Coming right up.
Pretty quiet here tonight. I guess it's late.
We're busy earlier. Take your time. We don't close for another half hour. Enjoy.
Thanks.
Jonathan sips the drink as Harry resumes bar business. Jennifer enters.
Sweetie, I made it.
Hello, honey bunny. You cleaning up pretty well.
Oh, thanks. You look elegant and handsome as usual.
Thank you, my dear. So, will it be your usual?
Sure. Wait, do you even remember what I usually order?
Of course I do. Excuse me, can we get this lovely lady a Cosmopolitan?
Coming right up.
Lucky guess.
Believe it or not, I did pay attention all those years.
To the lovely lady.
Thank you. Harry. Hi, I'm Jennifer.
Oh, and I'm Jonathan. Sorry I didn't introduce myself earlier.
No problem. Nice to meet you both.
Harry, tonight we're here to celebrate.
Jen, it's late. Harry's probably not interested. Sorry, she can be a bit talkative even before drinking anything.
Oh, it's fine. You were saying?
Thank you. Jonathan and I are here to commemorate the 25th anniversary of our wedding.
Well, congratulations. What did you have planned to mark this special milestone?
This.
Just meeting for drinks.
Oh, I see. Nice and simple. Well, then drinks are on the house.
Oh, no. I didn't mean that.
No worries. I didn't think you did.
No, really, it's okay. Thanks anyway.
You can give us your ear, though. Oh, I didn't mean your actual ear. I mean just a listening ear.
That's what I thought.
If you think this anniversary is anticlimactic, just wait until we tell you about some of the other doozies.
Sure, why not?
So, our first anniversary was also low-key, but very romantic.
We were still in the honeymoon stage.
Lights down on bar. Lights up on a small family room. Jennifer and Jonathan snuggle on a couch eating cake. A few envelopes and cards sit on a table.
This defrosted cake is disgusting.
Well, according to tradition, we're supposed to eat this top of the wedding cake on our first anniversary for good luck.
Oh, good, gross cake or not, I'm lucky to have you and that you'll have me. I love you, honey bunny.
Aw, I love you too, sweetie. Did you know that the first wedding anniversary is known as the paper anniversary?
Which is perfect since cards are all we can afford.
Well, look, George sent us one. To my cool childhood buddy Jen and her main squeeze John, happy first anniversary. Oh,
I'd better be your only squeeze. I'm here so I could squeeze you.
They kiss. Lights down. Lights up on bar and 3 characters.
How sweet that someone remembered your wedding a year later.
Oh, yeah, real sweet. George was my man of honor.
You know, maid of honor, male. Anyway, by our second anniversary, the honeymoon stage was infinitely over.
Lights down on bar. Sound effect, crying baby. Lights up on Jen holding colicky baby, dialing phone. Sound effects, dialing and ringing. Crying baby sounds softer. Lights up on Jonathan at desk. He answers.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, hi, honey bunny. What's up?
The baby. Can't you hear?
Oh yeah. Good thing Emma's incredibly cute though, right? Get any sleep last night?
Maybe 2 hours total. It takes forever to get her back to sleep after each feeding.
I'm sorry, I can't help at night.
It's okay. One of us has to go to work and make money.
You're hard at work too, as a wonderful mother.
You know what today is?
Oh, Wednesday.
Yes, and
Emma's 3-month birthday?
nope. Try again.
I don't know, Jen. Your friend George just arrived to interview for the opening. I don't have time for guessing games right now.
Today is our second wedding anniversary.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. Happy anniversary, sweetie.
Jennifer slams down her phone. Jonathan stares at his phone, puts head in hands. Lights up on bar and all characters.
I sure hope you made up for that faux pas when you got home that night.
Oh, he tried, but Flowers didn't do anything for me when I needed sleep, or a clone to stay up with a baby so I could sleep.
From then on, I made it a point to wish Jennifer happy anniversary in the morning.
I wouldn't mention anything until he did. I'd just wait and see if he remembered.
For the first several years, Jennifer was really busy with the girls, Emma and her little sister, Mandy. I started to wonder if she'd forgotten our anniversary.
Nope. I just wait. I just hold out until you'd say something.
So after a while, I stopped wishing you a happy anniversary early in the day because I wanted to see if you still remembered.
Sounds like you two play a sick game of chicken.
Exactly. Chicken wedding anniversary style.
Then, if by noon no one said anything, in a reversal of chicken, the first person to break down and say, "Happy anniversary," won. The other person was exposed as having forgotten our anniversary in the first place.
Hold on, I don't follow.
The strategy in our game of wedding anniversary chicken was to hold out and therefore test the other spouse's memory before blurting happy anniversary, but not hold out for too long.
You didn't want to wait until much past noon to say anything, or then you'd look like the loser who forgot the anniversary.
Oh, okay. So who won this year?
No, we used to play that game, but not anymore.
After the disastrous second year, I never forgot our anniversary again.
Are you sure about that?
Lights down on bar. Lights up on Jennifer standing in a queue. Jonathan enters.
Only 45 more minutes from here until the front of the line. Space Mountain, here we come. Wait, where are the girls?
Oh, they said they could find the bathroom by themselves.
What? Jonathan, they're 8 and 6. You just left them?
Relax. This is Disney World. Nothing bad ever happens here.
You stay here and I'll go get them.
Hey, did you see the cute old couple standing in line there? They're wearing matching Mickey and Minnie Mouse pins.
Where? Oh, now I see them. I think their pins say celebrating our 50th anniversary. Oh, how adorable. Wait, what's today's date?
Is that our anniversary around now? I feel like it's today. Oh, happy anniversary, honey bunny. Oh, here come the girls.
Oh, thank God.
Lights up on the bar and all 3 characters.
So that year, I guess we both lost the game of wedding anniversary chicken.
Sure sounds like it.
But I did remember our next anniversary, number 10. I surprised Jennifer with a diamond and sapphire eternity ring.
The diamond is the 10th wedding anniversary gemstone.
And Jennifer loves sapphires. I could afford to buy more than a card by then.
Yeah, I gave Jonathan 2 marriage joke books I found at the used bookstore where I worked. Since we wished each other happy anniversary at the same time, no one won that round of chicken.
Or did we both lose?
In any case, I won as the gift recipient, but lost as the gift giver.
Oh no, honey bunny, you didn't. We were just being true to ourselves. I love bling. She loves books.
Oh, I see. So no hurt feelings this year.
Nope, not yet.
On our 11th anniversary, we realized that our game didn't take into consideration different time zones.
Time zones? What do you mean?
Well, that year, Jonathan was in California on business while I stayed home in New Jersey with the girls. I said nothing all morning. Then at 12:01 p.m., I called him, but reached his voicemail. So I left a message. Happy anniversary.
I called Jennifer back about an hour later. Since I was 3 hours behind her, technically I hadn't lost our game of wedding anniversary chicken. After all, it was still morning on the West Coast. In fact, Jennifer lost because she was the first person to say happy anniversary.
Ridiculous. It was the afternoon where I was, 12:01 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I couldn't help that it was only 9:01 a.m. Pacific Standard Time where Jonathan happened to be.
Wow, this is complicated. I can see why you don't play this game anymore.
Oh, but wait, there's more. Tell Harry why you didn't answer my call that morning.
Yeah, why not?
I may have been in a business meeting.
Bet you weren't. He used that excuse for years.
I was with George in a meeting.
But not for business.
Oh.
I later discovered that Jonathan's business trips were often vacations with George.
What?
Jonathan was away a lot while I was at home with the girls.
Who, thanks to Jen, grew up to be kind, confident people.
Well, at least not jerks.
By our 13th anniversary, I came clean and came out. George was and is now my main squeeze.
You and George are together. But didn't you say that you two are here to celebrate 25 years of marriage?
Not exactly. I said that we were commemorating the 25th anniversary of our wedding, not 25 years of actual marriage.
So this isn't a traditional silver anniversary. We got divorced 10 years ago.
Okay, let me get this straight. You two are no longer married, but here to celebrate your 25th wedding anniversary.
Right.
While I was hiding my affair with George by claiming to be on business trips, although some actually were, Jennifer was at home enjoying some dalliances of her own.
Jonathan was away a lot.
To be perfectly honest, when I found out about her affairs, I was actually a bit relieved. I still don't know how you found the time taking care of the girls.
Moms are great at multitasking.
Oh my God. So what happened?
As I said, we decided to divorce.
On grounds of adultery and irreconcilable differences. Believe it or not, I also wasn't all that mad, mostly hurt. I realized that all along, Jonathan was hiding his true self.
Not all of my true self. I did love you when we were married, and I love you now, just in a different way.
Thanks. I still love you too. I thought, well, if Jonathan had an affair, at least it was with my buddy George.
You're still friends with George? How did you two manage to stay so friendly with each other?
Lots of time and therapy. Do you want to hear more?
No, thanks. It's actually closing time.
I understand.
So, in a nutshell, we're friends celebrating a special day, the day we got married, the day I met George, the day we finalized our divorce,
On our 15th anniversary.
and the day we meet up every year.
Okay. Now I think I have heard everything.
I told you we had some doozies. Thanks for listening.
I have to say, I enjoyed your interesting story. And I'm glad you two came here to celebrate your 25th wedding anniversary.
Thank you, Harry. Jonathan, can you take care of the check?
Of course, as always. Will you be able to get home safe?
I'll be fine. Say hello to George for me.
Will do. Say hi to the girls for me.
I will. You're seeing them next week, right?
Yep. Can't wait.
Good night, sweetie.
Good night, honey bunny.
Good night, Harry.
Good night.
Thanks for hearing our saga, Harry.
My pleasure. Thank you for sharing.
Jonathan leaves cash on the bar.
This should be more than enough to cover the drinks. Good night.
Yep. This sure covers a drink plus $50. Two $25 tips from a happily unmarried couple.
Blackout.
Woo! Give it up. Very nice. Comeback actors. Poor Harry.
Thank you. Thank you, actors. Thank you. Beautiful job.
Thank you.
And again, so far the prop game is on Jamichael with all the glasses and I'm loving it. Good work, everybody. Great job.
Thank you.
Last but definitely not least, Max Raymond. Yes.
Hi.
So Max, what are we working on tonight? What are we presenting?
This is a new play, probably going to be a short play. Actually, it may end up being a film. It's starting to read more like a film, which is fine. But it's my second werewolf play story. So I'm learning that I really love a werewolf play. And it's a trans story. I'm really obsessed with my cast. I think they're the best people ever. Yeah, it's based on a Tumblr post that I saw recently that says like, what if like a trans guy like starts testosterone, but like is becoming a werewolf and doesn't realize it because he thinks it's just the effects of tea. So that's what this play is. That's the premise of this play. So yeah.
Awesome. Any content warnings we need to know?
Yes. So it talks a little bit about injections, needles, and there is a dog attack. So if any of those things are uncomfortable for you, feel free to turn it off, go do something else.
Awesome. And want to introduce your actors, or is there special? Are they going to come in all costumed out or something?
I don't know. They don't need to wear costumes. They're already wonderful. But yeah, if y'all want to introduce yourselves, feel free to turn your cameras on and do that.
Hi, I'm Flower. Usually they pronounce that I'm reading Eleanor in this.
Hi, I'm Krista. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm playing Dr. Blue.
Hi, my name is Marcellus Tasca, and I'll be playing Jake.
Hero, a new play by Max Raymond. Scene 1, interior, doctor's office. Jake, a young trans guy, sits across from Dr. Blue, a cis female nurse practitioner who holds a clipboard and walks him through a series of paper handouts.
Okay, so one of the first things to expect is that your skin may get thicker and a bit more oily.
Will that be before or after the mustache?
Probably before. Skin thickening, oil production, those are some of the first physical changes patients notice. After that, you might expect
mustache.
Acne. A lot of patients develop acne.
And then the mustache, right?
I get the feeling you're pretty excited to have a mustache.
You have no idea.
Well, you can expect the onset of facial hair at 3 to 6 months, but most folks don't see the maximum effect until they hit year 4 or 5.
4 or 5?
Usually, not always. For some, it happens sooner. Like with other effects of testosterone, your genetics play a key role. If the men in your family grow beards quickly, then you probably will too.
The men in my family are balding.
Well, yeah, it's not an exact science.
What about body hair?
Well, you'll probably notice body hair growth increasing around the same time.
Is it true that it grows everywhere?
Mm-hmm. Legs, arms, chest.
No, but everywhere.
Oh, sure. Back, hands, feet, you name it.
Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. Or so I hear.
Will my voice drop around that time too?
Probably closer to like 6 to 12 months.
Oh, sounds so far away.
Well, again, the timeline is different for everyone. For some people, the change is so gradual they barely notice it for months until they're baritones. But for others, they wake up one day and their voice is suddenly in the basement. Could happen sooner rather than later.
I hope it does.
Look, Jake, the most important thing is that you take care of yourself during this time. Transitioning is exciting and it can also be overwhelming. Look, your body is essentially going through a second puberty, so it comes with all the highs and lows that any puberty does. Your body will change, your emotions might be heightened, your appetite might look a little different.
What? Like, I might finally be able to eat cilantro?
More like you might be able to be a lot hungrier than you used to be.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but some patients also develop a taste for foods they used to hate. You know, eggs, dark chocolate, that kind of thing. So, who knows?
Who knows?
All right. So I'll send over the prescriptions today, and we'll set up our follow-up appointment for 3 months for today. Until then, please try to enjoy the journey.
Scene 2. Interior, Jake's bedroom. Jake sits on his bed with his laptop open in front of him, watching testosterone injection YouTube tutorials and chewing on his nails. He has an overnight bag packed beside him. His phone pings. It's a text from his best friend, Eleanor. We see her contact photo light up his screen. In it, each of them holds up their half of a 2-piece silver best friend charm necklace.
Did you do it yet?
Jake shoots a text back.
So did you do it? I think you might be on mute.
My fault, y'all. I'm about to. I'm just scared I'll do it wrong.
You got this. You got this. I believe in you. Afterward, we can marathon Scream. I got those Hot Pockets you like.
Buffalo chicken?
Yes, you absolute boy. Hurry up and stab yourself.
Right. Just gotta do this once a week for the next IDK how many years? Super chill. NBD.
You're God's strongest soldier.
God's most mustacheless soldier.
Hey, you start now. You might start growing one by Hanukkah.
Excellent point.
He withdraws a syringe, a drop needle, an injection needle, a box of alcohol prep pads, a vial of tea, and a plain colored Band-Aid from a pharmacy bag and lays them out methodically.
Here goes nothing.
Jake prepares the shot, takes a deep breath, and injects into his thigh, wincing a little. Then he pulls the needle out and plasters the Band-Aid over the injection site. He glances at himself in his bedroom mirror. He shoots off another text to Eleanor.
Done.
What? Done? Woo! I'm so proud of you. Are you all rugged and virile now?
Hey, I'm already rugged and virile.
Okay, sorry. Rugged-er and viriler.
Jake pauses and studies himself in the mirror again, rolling his shoulders back, trying to affect the stilted machismo. From under his collar, his half of the silver best friend charm hanging on his necklace chain emerges. The glint in the mirror catches his eye. He sighs and drops back into himself, texting.
Give me 3 to 6 months.
Well, in the meantime, Buffalo chicken Hot Pockets?
On my way.
I know it takes longer, but stick to Maple if you can. There are some trees down on Irving, apparently.
Aye, aye, Captain.
See you soon, Mr. Guy.
Jake slips on his shoes, slings his overnight bag onto his shoulder, and heads out of the house. He emerges into the night and retrieves his bike from where it leans against the mailbox. Gripping the handlebars, he mounts the seat and begins pedaling down the quiet drive, passing the Maple Street sign. He feels a sore spot in his thigh as he pedals and smiles down at it. Even though it's after dark, it's oddly bright out. Jake casts his gaze up at the sky. It's a full moon. He hears the faint sound of a rustling thicket in a side yard and glimpses a pair of glowing yellow eyes. A hulking silhouette of a dog skulks out of the bushes and slides into shadowy view. It lets out a low growl. Jake yelps and begins pedaling faster, streaking past quiet side streets. The dog bounds onto the pavement and begins trailing Jake on his bike as he frantically pedals, approaching another street sign on his left, Irving Lane. Instinctively, Jake turns into the path. It's narrow and gravelly, bordered by thick trees on all sides. Behind him, the dog snaps at his heels. Jake whips around to see it, and as soon as he faces forward again, his front tire catches on a downed tree. Jake goes sprawling over the handlebars and rolls into the tall, unruly grass. Other downed trees surround him, their bark torn up in long, strange gashes. The bike wipes out a few yards away. It wheels, still spinning in the air. Jake screams as the dog catches up and bears down on him. He tries to hurl himself out of the way, but it manages to sink its teeth into his thigh. He cries out, snarling. The dog lunges towards his neck. Jake lifts his arm up to shield his face. As he does, his shirt collar falls aside to reveal his half of the silver best friend's charm. Glinting in the dim light, the dog shrieks and bounds away. Woozily, Jake sits up to take a look at his thigh, punctured with deep bite marks encircling his T-shot band-aid. His eyelids flutter. He collapses on his back again and passes out in the grass. Scene 3. Interior. A cozy basement. Jake wakes up from under a tartan blanket on a dingy floral couch to the smell of fresh waffles. It takes him a moment to realize where he is, in Eleanor's house. He can hear her humming in the kitchen. Then he remembers last night. He shoves the blanket aside to examine his thigh. It's cleaned and unmarked. In place of his plain band-aid is a pastel floral band-aid. Bewildered, he sits up as Eleanor enters with a plate of waffles.
Oh my God, you're awake.
She rushes over and sits beside him, setting the plate of waffles down on the table beside the sofa before hugging him hard. He hugs her back, dazed.
How are you feeling?
How am I?
Jake's eyes wander to the plate of waffles.
I mean, are you still like...
Jake makes a sudden lunge for the waffles. He tears into them feverishly, shoving them into his mouth in fistfuls, 2 hands at a time.
Nauseous? Sorry, I forgot the fork.
No worries.
Jake finishes off the plate and rises, exiting quickly into the kitchen.
I replaced the Band-Aid because of the bleeding. Sorry for the flowers. I don't have man Band-Aids here. Band-Aids?
Wait, bleeding?
Jake hurries back in, holding the box of buffalo chicken hot pockets. He meets her eyes intently as he downs them frozen and whole.
Yeah, seemed like the blood soaked through. Do you want those heated up?
I like them like this.
Okay, makes sense for hot pockets.
Where was I last night?
Well, what do you mean? You were here.
No, I mean before that. Like did I?
I thought you were coming from your place.
I was, but didn't you find me somewhere else?
Found you at my doorstep, if that's what you mean. Are you okay?
God, I'm hungry.
Jake digs his hand around in the empty box and holds it up to peer inside.
You have anything else?
Sure. Pop-Tarts, pasta, some leftover baked beans.
Anything raw?
Unless you want some raw chicken cutlets.
Whoa.
Jake dashes back into the kitchen. End of excerpt.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. Give it up. Give it up for Mars. Oh my lord, the running through the forest. I love it. And Jose, you need to like narrate every horror film ever. Like that was awesome.
I was saying
actors, amazing. Give it up for Max. So, is there more to this? Like, have we thought where it's going?
This is all that exists right now, but I have the shape of the story in my head. So maybe to the next volume, I'll bring the next part.
Keep writing. It's exciting. Yay. And let's bring up everybody back. Every person from the volume, the actors, the writers, the stage directions readers, the friends that are watching in the room next door. Make noise. Oh, unmute yourselves and just make noise for everybody that's here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Way to go. Way to go.
1, 2, 3. Everybody has to howl. I love it. Thank you all for coming. As we see at the end of every volume, volume 199 is officially closed. But volume 200, Holy Mother of Weirdness, for those of us that have been around since the early days, will be on November 13th, and it's a special celebration volume. Instead of it being work in process, we've asked back 10-ish writers who have had work that has been presented at the volumes that has gone on to have lives other places. So they're going to be bringing back pieces from the ages of PGE and the PGE past. So feel free to join us in person at that wonderful volume on November 13th if you're in New York City. Maybe we'll record. I haven't figured that out yet because it's only 2 weeks away. Why would I figure out something like that out? As we say at the end of our volume, you don't have to go anywhere else. Wait, no, that's not what I say. What do I say? Lord, it's been a long day. This is what happens when you get old. No,
You
wait.
don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
No, that's not what I was meaning to say. PGE is a home for artists. It is a home for artists, and it's not the home you have to go to all the time, but when you need a little of soup for your soul, please come and play with us at the Playground Experiment. Let's say goodbye to everyone. Hey, Philip, thanks for joining us, and Caesar and all the other people that were out watching. Say bye to our YouTube audience, and if you're on YouTube and you have money, feel free to donate.